Ah, sleep. The one time adults are allowed to drool in public without getting slapped with a restraining order, it's like a free pass to Drool Town, Population U, a half-eaten burrito, and that weird stain on your ceiling. But what if I told you those bizarre dreams, you know, the ones where you're fighting a giant talking hamster over the last bagel, aren't just your brain short-circuiting? What if they're a glimpse into a reality that's just as messed up as yours, if not more so? Buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get weird. We're diving headfirst into the mind-bending possibility that your dreams are actually alternate realities. Ah, sleep. The one time adults are allowed to drool in public, but what if your weird dreams, like showing up to work in your underwear or fighting sentient waffles, aren't just random brain farts? What if they're real? What if dreams were alternate realities? Okay, so science. Those lab coat-wearing, jargon-slinging brainiacs will tell you dreams are just your brain's way of cleaning out the mental spam folder, you know, deleting embarrassing memories, organizing your sock drawer, the usual. But let's say, hypothetically speaking of course, that they're wrong. What if, and this is where things get juicy, every time you drift off to sleep, your consciousness is taking a little joyride through the multiverse? Think of it like Marvel, but instead of ripped superheroes, you've got your sleep-deprived self stumbling through a reality where pineapple on pizza is mandatory. Yeah, it's a wild ride. Ever wake up from a dream feeling like you just lived an entire lifetime in 8 hours? Like, you were suddenly fluent in Klingon, married to your high school crush, and also, for some reason, a kangaroo? Well, strap in. Because that wasn't just a fever dream brought on by too much spicy cheese. That, my friend, was alternate you, living their best life in a parallel universe. Meanwhile, you're stuck here in this reality with your boring old self and a distinct lack of kangaroo pouches. It's enough to make you want to crawl back into bed and demand a refund. Let's talk about death, baby. Or, more specifically, what if dying in your dreams wasn't the end, but just a really rude awakening? Imagine this. You're chilling in dreamland, riding a unicorn made of glitter and rainbows, when suddenly, BAM! You're hit by a rogue marshmallow. You wake up in a cold sweat convinced your marshmallow-related demise is imminent. But guess what? You're fine. Why? Because your death was just alternate you hitting the respawn button. They're back to sipping cosmic tea, and you're left with the lingering taste of fear and a strange craving for marshmallows. It's like a cosmic game of tag, but with existential dread. Chapter 4. Time is a flat circle. Or maybe a mobius strip. Time as we know it is a construct. At least that's what they tell me. But in the wacky world of dreams, time is more like a drunken monkey on roller skates, completely unpredictable and prone to leaving a mess everywhere. You see, a 5-minute power nap in this reality could be 5 decades in another. So, while you were busy catching some Z's, alternate you might have become a world-renowned chef, invented a self-folding laundry machine, or maybe even gotten that haircut you've been debating for years. The possibilities are endless, terrifying, and slightly smelly. Like that gym sock you lost under your bed. Chapter 5. The Hero, the Villain, and the Really Bad Hair Day. Ever notice how the villains in your dreams always seem vaguely familiar? Like that time you fought a giant talking dust bunny that was oddly obsessed with your sock collection? Well, here's a thought that's both terrifying and oddly comforting. That dust bunny was you, or at least a manifestation of your subconscious guilt for not cleaning your room more often. Turns out, in the grand cosmic play that is your dream life, you're not just the protagonist, you're also the antagonist, the supporting cast, and that weird guy in the corner eating paste. It's a one-man show, folks, and the reviews are in, "You're weird." Chapter 6. When dreams collide, reality gets a nosebleed. Remember that time everyone was dreaming about zombie apocalypses? Turns out it wasn't just a coincidence. You see, when enough people dream the same thing, it creates a ripple effect across the multiverse, like a cosmic sneeze that can shatter reality as we know it. So thanks to your collective fear of the undead, poor, unsuspecting Jenny from Nebraska just got chased down the street by her yoga instructor, who, for the record, was really feeling that whole brain's part of the zombie aesthetic. Jenny, yeah, thanks for that, everyone. Really appreciated the cardio, though. The moral of the story? Dream responsibly, people. You never know who might end up as a midnight snack. Chapter 7. So, you're telling me I'm stuck with me? Great. So, we've established that dreams might actually be alternate realities. Time is a fluid concept, and there's a version of you out there living every possible permutation of your life. Now you're probably wondering, can I switch places with my cooler, more successful, kangaroo-owning self? And the answer, my friend, is probably not. But hey, look on the bright side. while alternate you is out there battling giant sentient waffles and starring in their own personal rom-com. You can enjoy the simple things in this reality, like not having to worry about accidentally hopping into a kangaroo court for unpaid parking tickets. Outro: sleep tight, don't let the dreams bite. So the next time you drift off to sleep and find yourself living out your wildest fantasies, or maybe just trying to parallel park a giant rubber ducky, remember, it might not just be a dream, it could be a glimpse into the life of alternate you living their best, weirdest life. And hey, if they can handle fighting off a horde of zombie hamsters with nothing but a spatula and a dream, you can handle that presentation at work, probably. So next time you dream you're a disco dancing potato, that's a real you and they're judging your life choices. Sleep tight.